Alright, yo, man, it's your boy Humble 2 times for me. Back in that video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram at Humble 2 times. And look, you today's topic talking about you are here for you. And look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to the Most High for giving me some amazing downloads, dropping some amazing information on me from no cap. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's dating and rocking, showing love, support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Some more love always deeply. Excuse me. I'm also sending good positive energy towards everyone. Also, if you want to do a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times. I'm gonna say that again. Just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times if you want to do a one-on-one consultation. Now let's go ahead and get more deeper into the video. It's about you. Now look. What do I mean it's about you? Now look, I'm not like, bro, I'm not sitting here like on no narcissistic type of energy, but bro, it's about you, bro. A lot of times we get so caught up in the women. A lot of times we get so caught up in the men. A lot of times we just get caught up in life that we forget, like, bro, this journey is about us. Like, you are the main character in your reality. Like, bro, like, these people, they're not the main part of your life, bro. A lot of times we put people into our lives. People give us and show us a good time, and then now they're the main part of our life. No, these people are not the main part of your life. You are the main part of your life. These people are side characters in your life, right? Why is a woman the main part of your life? Why is a man a main part of your life? Right? Now they can be a big impact in your life, right? I get that, but why are they the main? Why are you putting them over yourself? That's what I'm saying. You should not be putting women over yourself. And I'm talking to myself as well. And if you are a woman, you should not be putting men over yourself. Right? Because a lot of times you get so caught up in wanting women or wanting men or wanting materialistic things or wanting money and wanting this and that. I get that. But bro, you're on this journey to experience life. You're on this journey to improve your life. Right? You're on this journey for you, not for nobody else. Right? Like, I think a lot of times we forget that, like, bro, this is our journey. Like, yes, our journey. Like, you don't have to try to please other people. Like, this is your journey, right? If you want to walk this journey alone, and even though you're never alone, God is always with you. But what I mean by alone is that, like, you don't really want to be around a lot of people, bro. That's perfectly fine, bro. If you like going on dates by yourself, that's perfectly fine, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with going to the movies by yourself, bro. It's been this, bro. One time I literally went to the movies by myself, and bro, and I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself, bro. And when I went to the movies, I wasn't like constantly checking my phone 24/7. I know I enjoyed the movie, bro. You know, and I had some other stuff going on that day too, but I still enjoyed the movie. Now look, right, and I'm good now, of course, right? But what I want you to understand and understand is that, bro, I was good back then as well, though. But what I want you to understand and understand as well is that, bro, this is your life, this is your journey. A lot of stuff that you're dealing with and that you're letting get to you, that stuff is extra, bro. It's not like something that you need in your life, bro. I know you may want certain people to be in your life. I know you may want to pursue and have this certain image about you. But, bro, a lot of this stuff that's happening, bro, it's just extra, bro. For an example, right? Let's say you wanted a certain car and you don't get the certain car that you wanted. I get it. But, bro, it's extra. This isn't, bro, that's not something that you need in your life. You know what I mean? That's not something that you have to have right now or like, you know what I mean? Like, no, that's extra. That's not something that you need in your life. You know, a lot of times we overly complicate things, like, oh, well, you know, I didn't get this or I didn't get that. But, bro, you don't need that. It's not something that you need in your life. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You want that woman, you want that man, but it's not something that you need in your life, right? And I know it may be hard. I know it may be easier said than done. I get that, truly. Maybe, but I do get that. But you don't have to feel like your life is trash just because you don't have certain things in your life. Like, bro, if you're not even appreciating the things that you have now, how are you going to appreciate the other things? For an example, if you're not appreciating the car that you got now, how are you going to appreciate the next car that you might get, right? If you don't even appreciate the clothes that you have now, how are you going to appreciate clothes that you may get in the future, right? It starts with the now, bro. How do you view yourself now? How do you look at yourself now? How do you carry yourself now? What's the outlook you have about yourself now and about the life that you live now, the lifestyle that you live now, right? What is your outlook on life, right? A lot of times we literally get so caught up in materialistic things and money and women and men and trying to please people, trying to do things for other people to get attention. Like I've said before, bro, if you're gonna wear something, why not wear something? Why not wear something that you actually like? You know, that you actually want to wear. Why wear something that you don't really want to wear for real? All right. Why? Why do that? Like you know what I mean? Like I'm just being honest, not trying to be mean or anything, right? Now, this is your journey, bro. All right. So, women in your life, that's extra. Men in your life, that's extra. Having a bunch, like trying to like have a bunch of friends and stuff like that, and trying to like that stuff is extra, bro. You're mainly here to experience life. You're mainly here to try to, fulfill your purpose, bro. Like, don't forget about your purpose because you're becoming so fixated and focused on women or on men or on materialistic things or things that don't really truly matter to you that much as you may think they do, right? So you're here to fulfill your purpose, right? A lot of times, what do? We don't put our purpose. We don't put. A lot of times we don't put enough energy into our purpose, right? A lot of times we slack off, right? We don't put enough into our purpose, right? But what I want you to understand and overstand about this is that, bro, your purpose is very important, right? You should not be putting women over your purpose. You should not be putting men over your purpose, right? You shouldn't be putting a lot of things over your purpose, right? One of the main reasons why we exist is because of our purpose. Now, you maybe ask yourself, like, okay, Ali, like, what are you talking about? What exactly do you mean by that? One of the main reasons why we exist is to fulfill our purpose. In other words, to achieve our purpose. Life is very similar to a video game. And you may be saying, well, oh, Ali, you say that a lot, but we can't respawn. I get that. But I use the terminology, the video game, because life is very similar to a video game. In a video game, you can level your character up. In real life, you can level yourself up. You may be at a certain weight that you don't want to be. You can go to the gym or go for walks, etc., work out at home, etc., and have a proper good diet, etc., and lose that, and then become a better version of yourself that you may want to be, right? Like that's similar to a video game. In a video game, right, you might want your character to become stronger, so you put your character through certain events and through certain tasks. So and then now the character is stronger. The character went from a level 59 to a level 83, right? You know what I mean? So another thing is too, right, is that this is your life, right? This is your reality, right? You do not have to explain things to people, bro. I know that may sound cruel. That may sound like just really narcissistic like type of energy, but it's the truth, bro. You don't have to explain anything to anybody, right? Like, this is your life. This is your reality, bro. As long as it makes sense to you, bro, you don't have to try to explain it to anybody, bro. You don't have to. You have free will. You don't have to try to explain it to anyone. You don't have to try to explain yourself to anyone, bro. You don't have to do that, right? Now, another thing is too is that when it comes to you, right? I don't want you to look at yourself and be like, man, I'm not good enough. Bro, you are always good enough, right? If people just, let me say it this way. You are good enough for yourself. You might not be good enough for people, and I'm not being mean, I'm just being honest, bro. The reason why you might not be good enough for people is because people may have certain expectations that you may just not meet. And that's okay, bro. I don't want you to think that. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm gonna go hit the gym because I'm trying to prove it to somebody. No, bro. I want you to hit the gym because this is something that you really want to do. And if you don't want to hit the gym, that's fine. I'm not in the gym. I work out from home. I love working out from home. I can do it whenever, right? I don't have to wait for somebody to get done with a certain weightlifting or whatever. I can just work out whenever, right? And there's nothing wrong with working out at the gym, right? It's a lot of good equipment at the gym as well. It's a lot of good things that you can use at the gym as well, etc. But yeah, though, bro. But look, man. Hope y'all females and males enjoyed today's video. And I'll catch y'all females and males on the next one, man. Peace.